Charlie Rattigan. I've come out from Vermont and Green Mountain Digital to leave this incredible device, an iPod Touch, with the folks here at Richardson Bay. And we're going to spend a few minutes actually going through it so these guys can use it in an educational situation. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the functionality and why I think this is one of the most remarkable pieces of technology and a way to get children engaged, children who are used to screens now, much more so than we ever were, and who use these for music and other types of entertainment. This is a way to take nature, and we like to say put nature at your fingertips, but what it does is it puts a wealth of information in the hands of the people we're trying to educate about the natural world. We're in the owls. I'm going to go to the short-eared owl. And not only does it have images, of course, but it has this great magnifying capability where you can get a close-up detail. Cool. And isn't that quite a remarkable photograph?
Amazing.
So,
do the images include, maybe not so much for the owl, but for other birds, breeding colors as well?
It does. It does, and they're captioned specifically. So if it's a breeding adult male, it says that. If it's a breeding adult female, it says that. If it's a winter plumage or a juvenile plumage,
excellent,
it says that as well. But one of the great things, of course, is you can't do this with a field guide, but you can do it with this technology, is the incorporation of sounds. Mm-hmm. And in the Audubon birds, the field guide to North American birds, 2,300 songs and calls. And for birders, understanding what you hear and being able to identify is so important to take you up to the next level. And you obviously have that.
I'm working on it.
We're all working on it.
So, hit this little button here. That's the barks of the short-eared owl, recorded in New York, which I think is kind of a neat thing to know. This is alarm calls recorded in North Dakota. And here's some hoots in Utah. I just think it's wonderful.
Our education programs are for pre-K through 6th grade. And our bird-focused programs, actually now we do have pre-K for that as well, but that's for pre-K through 3rd grade at the moment. And in pretty much every single program, there's a station where they're really focused on using their hearing to listen to the birds around them. Depending on what the weather's been like or what the kids have been like, they may or may not be able to actually see the birds, but we want them to have a quiet moment and hear them. And right now we're using very old technology, to have them listen to a few calls that we have on tape, cassette tape. But it would be great to be able to pull up some of those calls and have them be able to hear them more at will, so that we can, oh look, there's a golden-crowned sparrow. This is what the golden-crowned sparrow sounds like. Or look, there's the bush tit. This is what it sounds like. So to actually both be able to have them see the birds out in the wild, see the skins that we have, and hear the sounds, and hear what's going on around them. But also, a lot of kids actually do know bird calls that they don't connect and they don't realize it, and so being able to pull up those as well, have the additional sounds. We'd love to have the kids make the sounds. So just make it a little bit more interactive and easier